college campuses recently across the nation really have been getting these weird protests from just people who have way too much time on their hands for both sides. It's just ridiculous, but it's mostly the pro-Palestinians, and they're just being an absolute nuisance to literally everybody, blocking people from getting the class, thinking that this is an effective way to protest and just being disruptive as possible. And so finally, because after a couple days it seems like it took to get the police there, they have shown up, and now we are actually getting some results and some dispersion of this horrible protest. I mean, it's not even. I thought it was just UCLA, but it's not. It's a bunch of colleges, Columbia, and there's another one too. I can't remember, but there was other ones as well. But those were like the biggest that were impacted, and it's sad because I'm sure it's gonna make people want to do this even more. But it's just the least effective way to protest ever. That it blows my mind that people are still trying to do it. I thought it was pretty much going to be wrapped up by now. But no, it's been escalated to the point where the police have to physically remove everybody because they won't disperse. Welcome to America in 2024. Says Columbia faculty, students continue protests, police order dispersal of gathering at UCLA. Updates. Let's see here. It says in New York, hundreds of faculty and graduate students, workers rallied on the sunny Wednesday afternoon outside Columbia University's only entrance, protesting the university's decision earlier to send police on campus and arrest more than 100 pro-Palestinian demonstrators, demonstrating just a complete lack of decency and humanity, really. I mean, these people at this point are really just acting like animals. There's really no other way to put it. They're just causing disruption, trying to be a nuisance, trying to incite violence, which of course turns the counter protesters into violent, and so they are just as at fault in this as well. But it's just causing a huge commotion that it always amazes me that it's always protests like this, and the thing they're protesting isn't even taking place in America, and literally none of them are impacted by this in any way. It boggles the mind, really, that they are so pressed about something that's happening in the Middle East that they have to literally shut down a campus to make their point known. Like, you don't even live there. Oh my gosh, people are so stupid these days. It says protesters held signs including "No cops on campus" as police entered and exited the campus gates just feet away. Others held signs calling for University President Minosh Shafiq, I believe, to resign. Faculty members said access was heavily restricted as campus was closed for a second day in the period before finals, open only to students living on campus and essential workers. It's just the fact that you have to close down a campus to only have this. Well, first of all, I mean, it's really the only students that should be there anyway. But you have to basically shut down an entire campus because you have, well, apparently at least 300 individuals who just decided, hey, this is a good idea. Let's protest and cause as much mayhem as possible. This is NYPD announced almost 300 arrests had taken place Tuesday at Columbia and City College, hours before Los Angeles police and riot gear swept onto UCLA's campus to break up a violent melee between dueling protesters as opposition to Israel's war in Gaza continued to roll through universities across the nation. And this is what I mean. All of this is really about the Israel and Gaza war. And the one common theme that I see in all of this is like, are any of you even remotely affected by it? I understand wanting there to be resolution and peace in the Middle East, but when you're inciting violence and when you're inciting the complete opposite of peace on your home soil to do it, I feel like you're getting the wrong message across. I don't know, but it just comes across to me that way. that when you're protesting in a disruptive and just a complete lack of respect and dignity for other humans, you really aren't getting the message across that you're trying to be peaceful. If anything, you're kind of making a proclamation that you would like it to be more chaotic there, because actions speak louder than words. You may not think it, but it does. And so when you have these situations like this where it's just complete mayhem, kind of just makes it seem like that's what you want to happen in the Middle East as well. I don't know. That's just how it comes across to me. But thank God that the police showed up and this is getting resolved and we can just go back to normal day to day. And these people, well, they don't have insane asylums anymore, but they should, because these people should be in them. And yet another reason why protesting in 2024 in America is just a complete waste of time, and it's way more disruptive than anything, and it leads to nothing good, unfortunately. Like, protests used to be good for something. In today's day and age in America, they don't do anything but just cause chaos. So anyway, yeah, if you guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments about this whole people protesting at colleges nonsense, because it's really ridiculous to me. As you could tell, I mean, I've been bashing them the entire time, and rightfully so. I mean, these people are just sick. They just need help. They need help, really, they do. But yeah, anyway, if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like, and I hope to see you guys around. Peace.